Alright, on this tutorial we're going to go over how to start up the H60, which is the Hatchet H60s. Really not that hard, it's pretty simple once you know what to do. So, first things first, you get a lot of stuff in front of you. You're not going to focus on this front stuff, you're going to focus what's up here first. So we're going to go with this particular row. There's a bunch of things here called battery, APU, generator. You can look up the specific functions, but essentially just turns the engine on, allows for the rotor to be moving, allows for the batteries to be on, that sort of stuff. So what we're going to do is we're going to drag down on our mouse wheel for each one of these. And you'll hear some sounds going off, indicating that those are turning on. We're going to do this second row here. Once we've done that, you will hear some more sounds go off. That's normal. We're going to turn the fuel system on, which is by these two white knobs. There's another one on the other side as well. You just have to find where it says fuel system. Do note here on the side there is off, there is DIR, and then XFD. XFD is essentially opening up that fuel system to be fuel. So you can pump more fuel into the engine, get a couple more knots. So if you want to go quickly, you can push both of these to XFD, and then if you want to go to normal flight speed, pull them back to IR. Now we're good here. You can see our entire digital display is now up due to the batteries and fuel being on. So what we're going to do is we're just going to simply turn the ignition on for the engine. And then we're going to go ahead and turn our head-mounted display on. Now it won't show up right now because the engine isn't going, but once that goes up, it'll be good to go. So the way you do that is you go to Mission Systems, press F, go to HMD, press F again, and then Imperial Units on. You can change the settings for which ones you want. You can turn it off. There's a couple other things here. Checklist that tells you fuel. If you want to put in waypoints, which will be done in another tutorial, I'll show you how to do that as well. But that's all you need to do is just turn on the HMD. From there, what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and put both engines on. These two start buttons here. And then we're going to put the power to the engines on by pulling that whole black thing forward for both of those. And you'll see that the rotor will start turning, the bird will start warming up, and we're good to go. You see you also have a radar. You press left control R, that'll turn it on. Let the bird warm up for a second. See you have your whole HUD right here. And at this point, hold down shift or raise collective, whichever you have. You can spool up and start maneuvering to whatever you need to do. That concludes the tutorial on how to turn the H60 on.